Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm here. We're gonna be talking about Friday Night SmackDown. I'm gonna stick to the grind, like I said. I hope you guys like my appearance today. I'm really loving this shirt because it's a new shirt, and then I like my hair so far, and I just got done doing my makeup, so I feel like a pretty little princess right now. This show did pop off with the freaking banger, cause not only Cody Rhodes is coming out to confront Mr. John Cena. Randy Orton is back. Excuse me. This man came off of his vacation and says time to work, or that, or either Kim wanted him back on the show because she's like, he be playing games too much now, it's time to get back to work. Either way, I'm happy Mr. Randy Orton is back. Oh my gosh. And then lo and behold, everybody was talking about some LA Knight should have had this, LA Knight, yada yada yada. And then LA Knight is literally standing in the ring with Cody Rhodes, John Cena, Randy Orton, and himself. Sir, excuse me. Okay, that was my phone. Sorry. Ways. You're talking about Mr. LA Knight in the main event among the top dogs. Okay, sir, you're cooking. I'm glad we got to see him amongst our faves and the main people so far. That man, LA Knight, was cooking in his freaking promo. I love LA Knight when he does his promos. He was calling out everybody, and as he should. You give LA Knight a mic and he will always fucking deliver. John Cena's like, I don't need you, and then leaves ring. Lo and behold, Mr. Ron Killing comes out and he's getting this big one on John Cena, as he should. He is honestly scary now. I think he's getting up there with Naomi of the heels. I can't wait to see more because this man's always all like, I'm driving now. Who's driving the bus? Randy Orton, Carmelo, and Aleister Black. You guys, sometimes life is just not fair. Why the hell is Carmelo losing over and over and over and over and over again? I will say, I am glad he just did not take the pin. Because if Carmelo did take the pin on this match, I would have pissed off. And it's just like, if you see these matches and you see who's in them, you're like, oh, this one's not gonna win because he's the newest toy. This one's not gonna take a pin because he's the newest toy. This one's not gonna take the pin because he's a fucking top ranking toy. This one just came into the scene and he's a fan favorite. So he's not gonna be taking a pin, is what my thoughts were. Okay, I thought Carmelo was gonna take the pin, and he didn't have a chance of winning. Aleister Black is not gonna take the pin because he's the newest toy coming around. Randy Orton, come on, he just came back. And then Mr. LA Knight, I just like, since he's a fan favorite, he's not gonna take a pin. Lo and behold, why are the two Secret Service men in there interrupting the match and then costing LA Knight a win? Excuse me? How the hell did the dog get in there? Who let the dog out? But yeah, you guys, Carmelo almost had it, but he had an RKO midair, y'all. Ooh. Anyways, at least it was Mr. Randy Orton, and I can't believe LA Knight did take the pin. So it's kind of like, oh, you guys want him in the main event? He's going to be in the main event, but guess what? He's going to take the pin, and he's not going to be amongst your top dogs. Why would you do that? What was the reason? Okay, might as well should have just left him in the mid card where he is instead of giving everybody false hope. Jacob Fatu, that dog, said he doesn't love Solo. He freaking hates Solo. And mid his promo, Solo comes on and I'm like, well, who's clapping? And it's him, and you get his little JC Mateo. Why does he look like that? I don't know if when whoever decided to put him in that, or even if they thought of that, if they were thinking to themselves, wow, you guys really trying to look like Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. He could have had a different setup or something, you guys. But that man in shades, in a suit, that does not suit him. It's like that little dragon meme that everybody was throwing around on Twitter. That's how I feel. I don't know why they put him in that. And whoever decided to, edit that or just even watch it, like why didn't that go through your head that, that looks like Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins. A copy and paste. Nobody thought that? Excuse me. Anyways, Solo goes on to say, I'll welcome you back with open arms. You just have to say I love you, Solo. Solo, do you not get it? He doesn't want to be with you no more. Solo is just like a mother when he said, I brought you in this world. I can take you out. I don't know if anyone else's mom has said that. If any Hispanic people are watching me, and when you're getting in trouble, your mom says, I brought you in this world. I can take you right back out of this world. That gave me a little PTSD, not gonna lie. Hashtag childhood trauma, but I honestly hope Solo does not get what he wants and Fatu just says I freaking hate you, Solo. And hopefully we'll see a build up of Fatu and Solo in the future. JC Mateo can get on out of here, please, please. That, or either we have Fatu and Jimmy pair up together. We don't know. That'd be a good one. Big bro versus little bro versus replacement and the fucking original, As we enter, we get the match between Michin, Nia Jax, Alba Fire, and Jade Cargill. And it's kind of crazy the fact that when you look at it, Jade only has one real opponent, and that was Nia Jax. So the other two were not gonna take a win at all. Um, but yeah, this match was pretty. We all knew who was gonna win in the end. It was pretty easy to tell. Did have a couple of crazy spots. You got Piper running after Naya, and then they fall on, they break the barrier, and then you got Piper and Naya literally throwing Jade across the table. Wade gets hit. He's in the crossfire and he falls with her. I was like, Mr. Wade got himself a little bit of chocolate with him. But other than that, I am very happy. This might make me seem like a bad person. I'm just happy that it did happen to Wade and he fell, because you see the way Wade Barrett is literally in every single woman's business, defending Chelsea Green at that. And that's what he gets. He had karma coming to him. And I am not upset that that happened. He got what he deserved. And maybe it'll have him think twice before he says some, crap about some of our women's business. And as a result, very clear to see that Jade was going to win. And of course, we're going to have Naomi looking at her at Money in the Bank with that briefcase. Honestly, I cannot wait to see this feud even more. We have the hint of Naomi's gonna cash in on Tiffany when she least expected. Naomi was cooking up her little promo, and as always, the WWE Universe crowd, what? Because of Mr. Stone Cold, and Naomi was like, bitch, you heard me, as you should, Naomi. I feel like sometimes the crowd gets to the women in the sense of you can see frustration on their face. Because when it comes to big dogs like Cena, Punk, Cody, Randy, you do not hear the crowd say, "What?" I feel like when it comes to almost all the women and their promos, you will hear "what" every single time. And I'm just glad someone finally said, "You heard me." Mm-hmm. Um, I don't know if people say "what" as in to be funny or just to be like "what" and to get on with it, kind of just for the women to get on with their show. And yeah, I understand it is Cold Stone's gimmick. However, it's every time they always get the women and not the men. Anyways, but I'm glad Miss Naomi had her little snapback moment at them, and hopefully she didn't get in trouble for cussing. Okay, because that's what they deserved. It even shocked Miss Tiffany Stratton a little. And towards the end, we see Naya come back for Tiffany and beat her up. And then Miss Naomi was like, "Okay, it's my time to shine." Naya said, "Nope, get back in your corner and go where you came from." And Naomi listened to her because honestly, there are better opportunities for Naomi to cash in. City Machine Guns and Wyatt 6 match. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I think they did put the Wyatt 6 on the shelf for way too long. I don't see the aspect of them being scary anymore or just any of their moves. I did miss them, but it just feels like when they first came on the show, you made them seem like they were killers. They mowed through anybody in the division, and people, even Jay Uso was scared of them. But now it's kind of just like me, in my opinion. Um, they were definitely put on the shelf for way too long. Hopefully, maybe there's gonna be something that can put them in action more. However, the match itself, um, it was okay. I can't really say too much because I was missing parts of it. I apologize, but the tag team division does not excite me in SmackDown if it's either Street Profits or Axiom itself. The other people, sorry, but yeah, I just feel like the Wyatts are losing their their hype, and they're kind of seeming a little more stale now. I feel it's when you have Uncle Howdy himself in the chair just watching the match and laughing, it's not as frightening. He doesn't seem as scary. I feel like Howdy was supposed to seem like a scary type of character, unless I'm totally wrong and it's just like a psychological thing, but there's no intimidation when it comes to like them having the cameras panned on them. Hopefully, I'll be proved wrong, or unless if you guys agree or disagree with me, hey, please don't crucify me, okay? We also do get a certain part of the promos where we see Cena and Punk together. Casino is like, "Where are you, Truth? I want to speak to you, Truth," because he was mad that our Truth beat him earlier. So he's like, "I want you, Truth. Come over here right now." Maybe that's not exactly what he said, but just a summary. And then everybody was looking at the entrance. It wasn't Truth. It was Mr. CM Punk himself. Ain't nobody I did not expect CM Punk to come out. However, that was a big shocker. Then we have a little Cena and CM Punk moment. Cena was kind of getting cooked. Punk was like, "Now you're like me. You're acting like me, yada yada yada." And all Cena was done was pretty much laughing at it. I kind of wanted Cena to go in on him, however, he did not. Like I said before, you guys, I can't really speak too much on this rivalry because I still have not watched anything back in the day with them. However, maybe I'll be able to witness them fighting each other. Hopefully, they will put Cena against Punk. I'm hoping. But yeah, Punk had a pretty fire promo. He was spitting some facts, and lo and behold, our truth got him again. And Cena, not only did you get beat once by Ron Killings, you got beat twice by our Killings. Our Killings. Well, Ron Killings, you know. Is it the Queen of the Ring? Yeah, I don't even know these matches anymore. You got Miss Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Alba Fire, and then Candice. It's very easy to tell which one actually has an enemy and then which people are the side characters. So we all know it's either going to be Alexa Bliss or Charlotte Flair. Lo and behold, Alexa Bliss won because she was toe to toe with Charlotte. They were both doing a move. Charlotte with her submission. Alexa had a 3 count out. Um, and of course, Alba did not tap out until after Alexa had won. Then we get a standoff between Alexa and Charlotte. I had seen like a Twitter that was just talking about that how Charlotte's been straight up losing, so then the Hogan allegations can go to sleep. However, I do think they're making Charlotte either lose a lot in order to get sympathy and to not have her get booed anymore. Because if she did win this, y'all, be for real, there would be Hogan allegations again. I do think that they're just probably making her lose just to get sympathy and to not get as much hate, or even just maybe to turn her into a good person. I'm not too sure, but for people to say like, "Oh, we need to stop saying Hogan because now she's losing," but I think they're just doing it to have her gain more sympathy and to not be hated as much. Y'all, did we think Cody was gonna lose? Look at me. Did we think he was gonna lose? I do not think Cody Rhodes was gonna lose. We already know what the heck's gonna happen when it comes to this match, y'all. I did also not think Cody was gonna go through his own Slim Jim table. But anything for a viral moment, I guess, because that was kind of funny that he set up the table and then he got thrown on the table. Well, fell off and then broke the table himself. Um, well, for me, when it came to Shinsuke and LA Knight, I did not like the beef together because I did not like Shinsuke. This match, Shinsuke has some pretty nice moves and submissions I did not know prior. And it was like, oh, okay, I see you, Shinsuke. But of course, this man did not take the win. I thought maybe one time he was close to taking it. I was like, there's no way they're gonna put Shinsuke over. It was Cody and Shinsuke, and then Shinsuke took the pin. I didn't think, well, of course, I did not think Damien was gonna take a pin or Andrade because of the fact that they were both being put over so much already as it is. And yeah, not gonna lie, it was kind of funny because the day before on Thursday, I was watching Cody's and Damien's interview together on his podcast that he does, and then to see him the next day fighting when you just seen them drink some Wheatley vodka together, I thought that was a little bit funny. It's like, I wonder what's going through these two minds, because we know on the low they're like little besties, but now they're working and fighting against each other. Wait to see other storylines, how they're going to go further. And yeah, let me know what you guys think of Friday Night SmackDown. Did you guys like it? Did you guys not like it? I thought it was probably like a 5 out of 10 maybe. Um but yeah, y'all, I hope I do continue to stand on business and I can hopefully post a Monday video. But yeah, you guys, thank you guys for watching today's video. Hopefully I can catch you guys on my next one. Feel free to like, comment, or subscribe and to follow the rest of my socials. Have a good day or night wherever you guys are. Bye bye.